guys, so I started out by already finishing my base, and we're going to be starting with the brows now. Today I'm going to be using the Ultra Luxury Brow Liner in dark brown. So we're going to be mimicking the hair as we draw towards the end, and we're going to be defining at the same time. So gradually lining and drawing baby-like strokes. And you want to take your time when you do this, because if you do it quick, it doesn't look as filled in, and you also might have a heavy hand. And don't worry if you mess up on the outer edges. We're going to go back in and fix that. So go towards the front. And as we get to the beginning part right here, we're going to stop and you're going to grab a spoolie, something that looks like this, and you're going to be brushing towards the front. So first, brush the rest of your product just so it looks evenly coated and blended out, and then you're going to be wiggling the product gradually towards the front. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to go back in and fix it, but the idea is to create a gradient effect as you go from really dark to light. And then I like to line the bottom again just for a little bit more definition, but again, we want to steer clear from going too deep into the inner part of your eyebrow. And you want to end the tail from the corner of the side of your nose to the edge of your eye. Now I can go probably like a little bit farther, so I'm going to extend that tail a little bit out. Just going to be filling in a little bit more up here, just so it's a little bit even with the rest of the top. To clean it out, I usually grab some concealer, and my personal favorite is the Ideal Flawless Cream Concealer, and I use Light Wheat. And I grab a flat angled brush like this. You can use a concealer brush. I can show you guys. And I'm going to dip the product in and carve out the eyebrow. Like so. And then blend out the bottom into the rest of your eye area. That just makes it look a lot more cleaner and more defined. I'm going to take a little bit more and line the outer edge of the eyebrow tail. And then whatever's left on your brush, you're going to be putting on the very top. We don't want too much because then it's going to look like really light around the eyebrow. We want to avoid that. And then just blend out the rest with your finger. And that is how I do my eyebrows, but it's okay if you have to go back and kind of just touch up. I go back between blending and filling and carving and then blending a little bit more, so now it's a little bit more even. And we're going to be doing that same routine with the other eyebrow. You see how it looks way more defined than this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eyebrow, and then we'll move on to eyes. Hi, I'm back. So this is how I do my other eyebrow. I seem to have matched them up pretty well. So now we're moving on to the eyes, and today I'm going to be using the True Color 8-in-1 eyeshadow palette in Not So Neutral. I'm focusing on and these 4 shades over here. So first we're going to be starting out with a fluffy brush, and we're going to be using this beigey fawn color, and it's going to be worked into the crease of your eye. So we're just going to be laying it down, the heaviest part on the outside of the eye, and then blending in towards the front, just back and forth, wind wiper motions. Next we're going to be going in with a shadow brush, and we're going to be going in with this gold color right here. You can see it right here. And this color is going to go on the center of the lid. So we're just going to pack it down. Next, we're going to be wiping off some of that powder and then going in with this bronzy color. Actually, it's like I don't know, it's like a nice mauvey brown. So we're going to be dipping into that, and we're going to be focusing on the outer corner of the lower, of the eyelid. And just right here, we'll pack a little more. We're going to go back with that crease color and add again to the outer edges. But we're going to be concentrating on just the outer corner. And just wipe it a little bit just so it blends out. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to be taking this like white color, and it's a little off-white. And we're going to be concentrating on the bone and the inner corner of the eye. So just pat it right there. We want the eyes to look awake. And then pat some right on the brow bone. Remember, do patting motions, not swiping motions, because we don't want to ruin what we worked hard to create down here. So just pat it, and then again right here. It's gonna make us look more awake. Next, we take a fluffy blending brush, and I'm using the Morphe E27, and I'm just going to be blending back and forth just so all those colors look smooth. We want it to look like a seamless blend of colors. You see that? Now we're going to be doing the lower lid area, and we're going to be taking a flatter eyeshadow brush, and we're going to be dipping this into that same crease color, the one that looks like a beige fawn, and we're going to be starting from the outer edge, working our way to the front, but we're going to stop right here. We're not going to go past this white area. And you can add more if you like. Want to create like a daytime smoky look. And just blend it out. And you can even use your finger. Fingers do a pretty good job blending out colors. I'm going to be using the Big and False Lash mascara in black. And I really like this mascara because it's volumizing, you can build, and it doesn't feel clumpy. So what I do is I wiggle my wand up and I coat the lashes from the lash line, and then I work my way up. And I generally like to do a few coats of this just to really emphasize that dramatic eye look, but at the same time it's not going to be so harsh. Because I'm not going to be putting liquid eyeliner, I want to compensate for bigger lashes. And we're going to be working on this eye now, so I'll be right back. Next, I'm going to be taking my Mark Glowdacious powder in Amped Up. And what I like about this powder is that it's a bronzer and almost like a glowing powder in one. So you just I'm taking my blush brush, and so just swirl, tap out the excess. So we're just going to be working to the hollows of your cheeks, to the apples, so you have a nice bronzy glow, and the same with the other side. So blend, and then the apples of your cheeks, because we do want some color there. And to top it off, we're going to be doing the lips, and I'm going to be using the Glimmer Sticks Simply Spice lip liner along with the Perfectly Matte lipstick in Marvelous Mocha. I want to add more highlight to my cheekbones, so I'm going to be going with my Mark Touch and Glow, and I'm just going to be swirling all of the colors together and just gliding that along the top of my cheekbones. I'm hoping it will show up, because this really gives a nice finish to any area of the face that you want to have light attract. I don't know if the color payoff is showing up on camera, but I'm noticing it in person. I'm going to be swiping it here, down the front of my nose, and also my chin, and then a little bit on my forehead. This is perfect for every day. I didn't do my wing liner like I normally do, but I did create like a daytime smoky eye. That way I still have some drama, but it's still natural enough to wear every day, and that people who aren't used to wearing heavy makeup can feel comfortable wearing this. And the lipstick feels super great. The mascara does not irritate my eyes, so it's safe for contact lens wearers. I really like this, and the great thing about this mascara is that it's sweat proof and smudge proof, so you can wear it when it's hot outside. And to top it off, I use my Avon makeup setting spray, and it has vitamins, and it does a really good job holding the makeup. I have very oily skin, so this is a must for me. So I'm just going to be spritzing it from here and then letting it settle in.